It's a new character to play. It's a lot of fun. You know, I talking with the executive producers after what I think amounted to either our first day or our second day. Our first day in here was all the stuff that you guys see when basically all the stuff in the Foundry, you know, Felicity redoing it and me not wanting to be called the Hood anymore. That was all our first day, and then we popped right past this wall into Queen Consolidated and shot all that stuff with Summer and the Hood copycats, and the guys immediately responded to, you know, the Oliver Queen CEO role, and I'm enjoying it because it's actually something that he takes seriously. You know, Oliver, you know, we got to see him, you know, as Island Oliver and, you know, and basically Arrow, and then the sort of Oliver Queen, playboy, billionaire, return from the dead guy just sort of hovered. You know, there wasn't a lot of that. So I get to, you know, be in street clothes a little bit more this year, although we are not lacking for action. And I like it. I like the character, and I hope that it continues.
Has the action gotten easier at all? You did so much in season 1. Is it something just part of the job now, or is there still challenges that you're finding?
Well, there is challenges because we've wanted to make it better. I think that, I mean, the action, and we don't have a huge amount of action in episode 1, but you know, episode 2 and episode 3 and episode 5, oh my god. I have gotten better at being able to pick up fights on the day. You know, coming in and being able to learn 5 or 6 move sequences and shoot them as we go along, which is very helpful because the opportunities for me to come in and rehearse beforehand with the Sun team, that rarely lines up. But yeah, the action sequences are getting bigger. I think that, I mean, if we just stay to the standard of episode 5, which is our best action so far in the entire series, then we'll be in very, very good shape. Nice. Yeah, the cool stuff is happening with Roy, and I've seen some stuff, and Colton's actually he's really funny. He and Oliver are getting a chance to interact a little bit. You know, in the first episode we see it briefly, but we have a good talk, or talking to, as the case may be, in the second episode, and I don't know where they're gonna take that character, but you know, much the same way that Felicity brought a new dynamic in, and you know, Diggle is the voice of reason. I think having a younger, maybe more eager, more virtuous guy on the team would be a lot of fun. So I don't know if and when it'll happen, but it would be, I think it would work. You know, ironically, it makes a lot of our fights a lot meaner than they used to be. I mean, you know, getting an arrow in the throat is probably, you know, you're dead, so that's the downside. But in the pilot, you know, one of the first times that I take a guy on, I just come around the corner and I just punch him with my new horrible like bow. I love the bow, but it's like a weapon, and I punch the guy in the head 3 times. So, but it has made it complicated because, you know, I didn't have to worry so much about witnesses, and now I do. Now I do. Well, we are seeing the emergence of a team on the island as well, with Slade and Shadow, and you know, Summer Glau is now on the show playing Isabel Rochev, and we see her in the pilot, and then not for a couple more episodes. But whether I've seen it written that she's playing a villain, which is news to me at the moment. She seems much more friendly than maybe the initial reports suggested.